Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Catch, and I am back for the hashtag Xmas 1933 journal collaboration, and I am collaborating with Carol Laws, Nancy Pyter, Mitzie at 307 Junk Journals, and Linda at Handmade Iowa. And they'll all be in the description box below this video if you want to hop over to their channels and check out what they're doing. So what we're going to do today is put some more things in this. You know what I was just thinking? Well, I'll do that later. I was going to say I never put the fabric on there yet, but we will do that. So I had a few things that I stuck in here in places. Oh, I put this flip in here, and this is from my Mushroom Christmas digital. And you can see the mushroom there. And so that was one I made quite a while ago, but it was in my box of goodies. Oh, why is that not wanting to go in there? Well, that's no bueno. You know, sometimes there's just something in the way and it just doesn't wanna. There we go. And then it flips open. I put a piece of, you know, that doodle paper there, and then I added this Christmas card. I thought that was cute. It can either just be written in as a journaling spot, or it could be given as a Christmas card. Whatever. Where did I put those? I was going to do this in this one. Okay, I don't know which page I want this on yet, but I had the little dangly photos, the Tim Holtz photos that we made the dangle on, this one. So I thought it would be fun to do one a different way for this signature. So I have one for each signature, if you see what I mean. So I thought what we would do is just play with this, and this won't be long or complicated. You just take one of the photo booth. Oh, why do I keep doing that? I keep forgetting I have this. The sanding little Tim Holtz discs. And we're going to sand on the picture, just to give it a little tooth when we put our ink on. So how is everybody? I didn't even ask, sorry. I hope you're all doing well. I am doing well. It is cold and windy here today, and I went and cleaned up leaves, you know, raked and bagged them and all that, and something bit me on my thumb. It's like, why? Why, oh why? Oops, I meant for that to be ink and I scratched it more. Oh well, it's extra scratchy now. Okay, and then I thought it would just be fun to put some fabric on there. Like we had the dangling fabric, I thought it'd be fun to kind of put it up at the top so that it will stick out the top of the book. I don't know. And then I'll just glue it on. Or you could turn it into an altered paper clip, but I probably would have had to have put the paper clip on already. So I think I'm just going to have it as a maybe a little tuck type thing, or just a decoration. But you could do it several different ways. I think I'll use a little bit of this. I'm going to probably run a stitch across the top when I get it done here. But we'll just get some pieces of fabric on there. Yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well. I want to say hugs and blessings to K Patty, or at K Patty, Mitzie, and Charlie. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Thank you for your kind comments. I appreciate all of you. Welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to those of you who have been with me a long time or a short time. I could not do what I do without all of you, so I really do appreciate you. Actually, it could go this way, huh? Just little tiny bits of fabric, which are always nice to use. And then I have this little piece of fabric, and I just put some threads on there. I thought that could go down in the corner. You could decorate these up all different ways. And then I have this itty bitty Santa Claus. I have no idea where I got that. It's off of from something a long time ago. I don't really know, but it's very cute. probably somebody's digital. I just don't remember whose, because it was in my little stash of Christmas junk, all cut out already. So that makes it tricky, right? And I just thought I would kind of plunk him over here. All right, and we'll set that aside, kind of let it dry, and then I will run a stitch through the top. And then I just thought it would be cute to put on a page somewhere and have the fabric stick up out of the top. I like that idea. And then this one I want to put on here. So that can kind of dangle out sort of if it wants to. But I think I'm just gonna glue it down as much as possible. Again, you could turn it into a paper clip thing. I just don't know. You know what I might do? I might put some glue, and then helps if you have the lid off. And then I'm gonna put a paper clip up there. You won't be able to move it, but it'll just look, because I want it to stay there, but it could have something tucked up under it. I really like these dangles. They were really fun to make. You could make them all different, not just Christmas. Well, we did autumn, Christmas, and what was the other? Oh, winter. A winter one. Oh, I have a new digital I want to show you guys, because it goes well with this kit. I know, I keep making new ones, but I thought it would be fun to have some Santa pictures or photographs. So let me show you really quick. So it is mostly Santa photographs, old Santa photographs, but there are some with like some kids and some like a house and things like that. I just thought they would be fun with this kit, or obviously any Christmas kit, because they're just Santas, all different Santas. And these kids, this little girl, oh my gosh, I think she's a little girl. It could be a little boy, but oh my gosh, she's the cutest. And this little guy playing with in the snow in a house. And these two girls in the snow. They're all in the snow. And the ice crystals on her hat. And a little boy with a icicle, or a little girl, I don't know. But super cute. And then there's 6 pages of photos, and then there's 6 background pages that are like really grungy. Some of them almost look like something you could, if you were gluing paper squares down or whatever, and then you just did some fun marks on them and splatted some paint and moved it around a little bit. Just fun, grungy, peely paint type backgrounds. I just thought that might be kind of fun, and it looks old, and you could use it with a lot of different Christmas journals or cards or whatever. My printer, yours won't have lines in it over there. I'm telling you, that printer is gonna drive me to drink one of these days, and I don't drink, so yeah. Okay, and then this is our pocket that we made yesterday for the 50 stack challenge. So I'm going to put that on that page. I like it on there. My poor daughter's all upset today because one of her roommates has decided they might move. And I mean, that happens. But yeah, they were hoping to stay there until next summer, but I don't know, because she can't afford it. Her and the one other roommate can't afford it by themselves. So, don't know. I was hoping they'd make it to summertime. That's the only thing. Once everybody graduates and stuff, it's like, you get jobs somewhere else or whatever the thing is, and then off you go, which that's normal. It's just going to be an adjustment for sure. And then I did another tag and I put this ticking on there, and I think I'm just going to leave them like that because I like them being able to see the fruit. And so those will just go in there. Hopefully this will stick down. I think it will. I really like that PVA glue. It seems to work well because you got a minute to move stuff if you want, but once it sticks well. I do like it. Okay, I think I'm just going to set this aside and let it dry, and then we're going to work on something else. I could get a hold of the paper. We're just going to make one of those hidden pockets, and I'm sure most of you have seen this. If you're new, then it will be new. This is just a whole 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and I'm just going to kind of wing it. So measurements aren't really important. It's probably about 2.5 inches folded that way. And then this side, I want it about that width, maybe a tiny bit bigger, but basically that width. And then I'll just cut off the extra paper. I just would like it to be straight if possible. And it's just tea-dyed paper. Got little strings everywhere. So I'm going to cut that. So this is, oh, well, we're going to fold it a little bit more because I did not do a good job on that. I cut it too short. And then we're going to fold up the top and the bottom, so it's almost like we're making a tube, because we're going to make one of the hidden journaling spot pockets. And you'll see if you've never seen one. If you have, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I know what she's doing. And it doesn't really matter because this is all on the back. So that's essentially what you want. You can do the same thing with an envelope. I just chose to use a piece of tea-dyed paper. And then we're going to cut away some of this because we don't need all of it. We just need the flap over kind of part. So we're going to cut away this strip. And I always go just a tiny bit above the fold when I can see the fold. That just helps it fold better. And we're going to come across like that. Give a little V on there. Not that that's imperative, but... And then we're going to cut just this little square away. Like that. And then this one will cut a V. It just helps make it so you can't see when those flaps fold in, you can't see them from the other side. That's the only reason. Sorry, I get all discombobulated with this angle cutting thing. And then we're going to cut this one off over here. Like so. And then, like I said, we're going to have kind of a tube, but we're going to cut the top off, and that's how we'll make our little hidden pocket. That's if I can get this all folded straight. Let's cut just a little more off of this. Just a little. Just a sliver. Turn it over in this way and that way because for some reason, being right-handed, and I'm sure people that are left-handed have the same problem the other way, it just cuts better when you cut from one direction. These scissors don't like to come together at the point, so that makes it tricky. Very tricky. And then that one, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now we can glue all those little flaps down, and I'm going to use my glue stick because I really want to get like every bit of the flap to glue. I'm actually going to fold this one in first. Something you should know about colored paper is it dyed paper. It's kind of warpy, you know what I mean? So it often doesn't lay very flat. But you just wrangle it until you get it. And I just realized I probably glued that whole side down. I did. Amy. Somebody was yelling at me and I wasn't listening. Apologize. Okay, and then this one, same thing. I'm going to glue it down. If I can get it straight and flat. I just want to keep doing this to make sure. I don't want to lose that space. I'll glue this one with this glue because then I can go right along the edge. This is PVA glue. I just put it in this little bottle to make it easier. I think that's what it is. It might be Elmer's. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Okay. So that's all closed up, and then we're just gonna chop the top off. That might be a little bit, oh no, it'll be fine. It'll be tall, but not too tall. And you can decide how tall or whatever, how much of a pocket top you want. I'm gonna go, it's not quite an inch. It's 3/4. But you can make it any size. As long as you can fit a piece of paper up inside of there. That's all that you need to be able to do. So then we'll put a piece of paper up inside of this. It'll slide down into that. You know, it's that kind of thing. So now we need to figure out how wide we need it. Could have just left that out. This is 3.5, so we're gonna pretty much do about 3.5, just a little less so that it'll fit inside of that little pocket thing, the top part that we cut off. Hopefully I'm making some kind of sense. You'll see. So it's gonna fit up inside of here, hopefully. Like that, and then it'll slide down inside, but it won't be this tall. But I need to make sure this isn't gluing together again. I think it's fine. I'm just going to put that little thing in there. How tall is that though? 6 3/4. Oh, but I need that part too. No, that won't work. You guys, I'm having a brain problem. 6 3/4. This is how we need to do it. Oh, is it? That can't be right. No, it's way too tall. I was doing 7 3/4, huh? doing. Yes, that is exactly what I was doing. Y'all, I just need to go back to bed, I think. It's really hard to put in there. I'm going to take just another teeny sliver off. It's probably crooked because I always cut everything crooked with this. Okay, that'll work. Voila. I mean, it doesn't have to go all the way down to the bottom. It's just kind of nice. That just gives you plenty of writing space, right? Okay, now we can ink around this. And you can put your Santa list on this. Tell Santa all the things you want for Christmas. And I don't know what I want to put on there. I know the outside I was going to do with the photographs and all that, but I don't know if the inside... Hold on just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I just needed a piece of my Watercolor Christmas. Something that you could write on. Of course, you can write on the back too, but I just want something you can write on. You could also add a picture to it or whatever. Have fun with it. Yeah, I don't know what bit my thumb. I mean, it's not bad now, so I'm hoping it wasn't anything. But, you know, you're picking up those leaves. Who knows what's in there? A spider. I did have gloves on at first, but then I had a few left over and I grabbed them up off the lawn. Yep. It could also just be a reaction to the leaves themselves. Any of that dusty, crusty stuff tends to get my allergies going crazy. You'd think I'd be used to it, but oh yeah, this is going to cover part of that bow. Oh well. Oh well. And then basically you just want to get it even in there. As even as you can, so that you can put it into the other pocket and it's not wonky, right? I'm just going to go about that far. You can do these out of all kinds of things. Trying to think of what I've done before. I've used envelopes. Did that for the 1955 journal. And done smaller ones using 2 tags glued together and then the top lifts off. That's fun. That's another fun one. Well, the tags aren't obviously glued completely together because they, you know, have the space in the center. Same principle, just out of tags. So yeah, you can do them small, big, whatever floats your boat. Sit straight, I hope. Not perfectly. I don't think I got this side down in there enough. I got something crooked. It's probably the top part that I cut off. We're just going to take a little bit more off the bottom. Oh my goodness. So that it doesn't stick up. Oh, wow. 3D printer's done. It just announced it to me. I don't know if you guys can even hear that, but it plays like a little song when it finishes. I think I just cut the top thingy crooked. All right, but it's good. You can get it in there. All right. Why am I struggling with that so much? Yeesh. All right, so then we'll use some of the new stuff. And sorry, I did not figure this all out because I wanted you to be able to see these things printed. So that makes it hard to cut everything and get everything ready. I don't know which one of these I want to use. I think I want the one, this one. Got my cutter down by my feet and I keep kicking it. Just gonna kind of focus on we're not gonna be able to get everything, so okay, that'll work. I think I'm gonna just take this off rather than trying to cut it to fit up there. Okay, let's ink around this. No, I didn't think that through. I should have inked this before I glued it on here. I need to put a little glue here. This just looks weird. Okay, I'll put that back in. And then I'll put this here. Yeah, so my daughter might have to come live at home for a while. That, of course, doesn't hurt my feelings, but it probably hurts her feelings. No, she's good. she can still do whatever she wants. She's a good kid anyway. It's just weird. I remember when I went to college and then I worked the summer and, you know, lived back with my dad and stuff. It's just bizarre after you move out and you come back. It's, I don't know, it's just very strange. I mean, it's fine. It's just never the same after you move out that first time. We always got along great, so it wasn't a problem. Can't even see any of the numbers. Put another little piece up here. Sorry, that is annoying. I could put special delivery up there, huh? That'd be kind of fun. I don't know where else to ever use that special delivery. I think I have multiples of this because it always seems like it's too big. Because I tend to, you know, do stuff like that or whatever, and then it feels like it's huge, but it works on that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That will work. I think I'll use this. So that is a super simple pocket. Oh, I kind of wanted it central, huh? And then I stuck it down over on the side. And you can make them short and fat, or, you know, however you want. Little tiny ones, you can make, you know, that size. Just, you can make them any size you want. They're just fun. This green is very good, but it's too big. I don't think I have any other greens quite like that. I have Santa. Oh, my daughter's sad design. 1-800-SAD-DESIGN. They named it that because it's like, the idea is to eventually have people call in or, you know, comment in on YouTube about maybe a design that they saw that was a sad design, and then they do this thing called Sad to Rad, where they make a sad design into a rad design. And she did one, not this last video, but the video before that. And it was an idea that I saw. It's this exercise place, and they, like, it's called Method Fitness. And no offense to Method Fitness, because I'm sure, you know, whoever worked on the sign worked very hard, and I get it. Like, some things just don't always work the way you think they're going to, but when you drive past it, it's mostly when you drive past it, because it's hard to read everything when you're just going by. It kind of looks like meth, and then there's a kettlebell, and then there's a D. So, I mean, yes, it's method. I get that, but from the street, all you're really seeing is meth. It's just a very strange design, in my opinion. But, I mean, I'm not a designer, so I don't know, but I'm just saying. It's just hard to read from the street, so I always think that's something you need to think about when you're making signs and things for your business, is not just what you're seeing when you're standing right in front of it, but what people are seeing when they're going by. And she did a really cool one for it, but anyway. that is what that's all about. If you're wondering why you would call something sad design, that's what it was. It was because they're gonna do from sad to rad. Yeah, no shade on those people, because I know it's very hard. And somebody put their time and energy into that. It's just that from the street, it's rough. Just that little bit of green's kind of nice. And then I thought I might use this. I don't know yet. I need to find what. I think I want a Santa. Santa. That's why I did the Santas. Because I wanted some Santas. I do like that one. I also like this one. I think I might go with that one. This almost looks like a mugshot. Sorry, Santa. That Santa had a little too much eggnog. I love eggnog. I like it without rum in it or whatever you put in it. I don't even know, because I don't drink. But I just add a little bit of milk to it to thin it down a little bit, because it's thick. But I do love it. I almost got some today, but I was like, I'm the only one that'll drink it. I really don't need a whole carton of eggnog. I'll eventually break down and get one. See, you're not even going to see the ornaments after all that. Maybe I'll see them better that way. I don't know why this. I just liked it with the colors. It's definitely not Christmassy. He'll go there. I also like this. This is another one that I never use. Oh, it's cough drops. I don't know if I want cough drops. I thought it was the lights. Is that for Jello? Oh no, they're skirts. I can see, I swear. Skirts, Jello, whatever. Oh, this is some Florentine paper. I know, I'm covering up more of the ornament. I'm so bad about that. No, I think that thing's too big. Compliments of the season. Ooh, I like the poinsettias. I need to get more this stuff, ephemera. I tried to find these, and the place where I bought them, they're not selling that particular set anymore. So that was kind of a bummer, because I like those. Yeah, I think that will work. Some things just don't work. You'll have to use them somewhere else another day. Oh, the little stocking would be kind of cute, huh? Do you want a stocking instead of a poinsettia? It just fits with Santa, right? Yeah, I think I like the stocking. It's more Santa-esque than a poinsettia. Sorry, now I gotta pick all these up. Making a mess. Candy cane. Okay. Now that I've pulled everything out of everywhere, see, this is why I usually try to set these things all up before I start. So you guys aren't tortured by my hemming and hawing around. But sometimes I just don't get to it. I just don't get that far in a day. Depending on what else is happening. Oopsie. I ripped cheer. I know, I'm double whammying you guys between inking and sanding. It just, the sanding with, yeah, it just looks good. Sorry. Okay, put down Santa. And it's paper to paper, so we're just going to use glue stick. I like making these pockets. And then I can either glue it down entirely on the back, except obviously the top part that comes off. You don't want to glue that down, or you can do like glue or just top and bottom and have it as a belly band. Whatever you like. I just bent that up. Come here, little stocking. Do I want the little, probably should have glued it. Let me. This is just from one of my Christmas art doll kits. I don't know if it's the Santa one. I don't remember, but anyway, it's just a little candy cane. All right, that is done. So I'm going to go stitch across there. I'm not going to do any stitching to this, so this one's all done. Because I obviously don't want to like stitch the pocket closed or anything. It's really hard to see the whole thing, huh? But when I put it down, I'll just glue down this part. And leave this part free to open and close. It all worked out fine. All right, I'm gonna go stitch this and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just added some thread, stitched that on. So this one I'm gonna put in this signature somewhere. I don't know where. I realize this page is kind of wonky and I don't know how that happened because they're just sewn in. That doesn't make me happy. I kind of want to have it as a tuck, maybe. Trying to decide where I want it, sorry. I feel like I kind of just want it there as a tuck. We're gonna try that. I mean, it's obviously not gonna hold anything giant, but I just put glue on two sides. And I want these to stick up. Oh, another thing I wanted to do. We'll go do that. I'm gonna put a paper clip on there until it stays, at least. Maybe for good, but maybe just till it stays. Keep grabbing pins and not paper clips. Oh, come on. It doesn't want to go over that and over the other either. Okay, that's the only thing when you rust stuff, it doesn't work as good as it used to. It was this signature in the middle. I need to put a Santa because everybody has put something in the middle of this on this page, wherever it is in their journal. So I'm doing it too. I thought about it when I glued it in. I was like, oh, you could put like a person on there or whatever. And then everybody started doing it. I was like, oh yeah, see, told you could put a person on there. Started with my friend Carol. This has really been fun seeing what you ladies are doing, and I really appreciate you guys so much. So awesome to me. Such good friends. We do have a laugh now and again. And I'm going to put him right on the step like he's just about to step down. He's headed to the next house with all his packages. Too fun. Okay, so I want to make sure I got that done this time. Let's see. Very fun. I don't know where I'm going to put that other pocket. Have one there. Have that there. I'll figure out something to tuck up in those. I just don't know at the moment. That one's there. In this general vicinity somewhere would be good. Maybe this page. Wait, let's make it a belly band since it takes up a good portion of the page. So I'm just going to put glue right here and on the bottom, and then that part can come and go at will. And of course I got a little tiny dot of glue up there. I know this is a page you could write on, but we'll be adding a journaling card or something to it, so it will be fine. Ooh, this is the fun part. I should probably pull this out because knowing my luck, I'll end up gluing it on there anyway. Good like that. I have no idea what I'll put in there yet, but we will continue to work on it. See, aren't those Santa Clauses fun? Gotta have Santa Claus. Well, we have Santa Claus on the front, but you know. All right, I feel like we got a lot done. I don't know how long I have yammered at you guys, but I'm going to let you go. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you got a few ideas, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Talk soon. Love ya. Bye.